Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is Tuesday morning in the wee hours of 4 a.m. Central Time. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I decided to come on early because we have a doctor appointment today, so yeah, and it's an early one, so I needed to get my time in. I did not go on live Sunday evening. You'll see on my community tab what I did out in the garden. Oh my goodness, it was like making a bed for a giant. I hope it helps stifle some of the weeds that tend to grow. I'm not sure it was the right thing to do, but we'll see. I can always pull all that landscape fabric up when it's time. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, good morning. Let me get over here to my channel so that I can get set up to see folks come in. I don't understand this, why it does what it does over here. Let's go back one more. View. It says I was on 2 days ago. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I turned on my stream over here and it said, you streamed 2 days ago. So I have to clear back out and come back in. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And I will say right off the bat, I will be streaming Thursday morning. I believe Thursday is our Thanksgiving. But we're not going to have our Thanksgiving until Saturday. Our family Thanksgiving until Saturday. So I will be up, and if you're around on Thursday morning looking for someone to talk to or just something to do early in the morning, pop in and say hello, say happy Thanksgiving. I'll say happy Thanksgiving week right now. We have so much to be thankful for. We have so much to be thankful for, and I am truly grateful for each one of you. Each one of you out there. I enjoy all of you so very much. Okay, so let me set my chat on all messages. We've done that, and let me set my quality, my video quality up on my tablet over here. We'll set it from 480 to 1080. There we go. Arlene says, hi, Meri, see you in a minute. So, what was it, Friday night, I put some glue in this writing journal that I made. I call it my $500 journal. Well, yesterday I did a video, and I did it recording with my camera, but I had the rotation all wrong, and I could not, even when I tried to fix it in my video editor, it wasn't coming out correctly. So I did do a little bit more. I needed to glue this in, and I did that Friday. So I am ready to trim the fabric here. This has come out really nice. And I'm going to put some ephemera in this morning. We're going to do that right away. Let me get things off my desk here. This was just holding the book up. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. I call it my $500 journal because I see such wonderful, beautiful journals written for writing, or just junk journals. Or this is not a junk journal. This is a writing journal. And I've always wanted to make one. And this one just turned out exactly how I wanted. And I can't afford the really expensive journals, so I said I'll make one. And I found this book cover online. These are numbers. I've been stamping numbers. I'm to 12 for my Christmas journal. 12, we got to do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and I have one left over. And I might do 6 here in the margin for January, but that comes later. Yeah, this writing journal has turned out so nice. I'm loving it. And I trimmed, when I last worked in this, let me get them out. Now, where did I put them? Hold on, they're here. They're holding on to. I trimmed these pages out of the Somerset magazine. And I was going to use them on the fly pages here, but I used fabric instead. I forgot all about these. I might put these, I don't know if I want to put them because that's the lace. Let me zoom in a little where you all can see this. There, that's a little better. I think I want to leave this. I might switch some color to match this on here. But I might put these on these pages here. On the back of mine. This is watercolor paper. And these are ledger and parchment papers in here. So I might put these. Let's put this one on here. This one is just a little short lengthwise and a little long widthwise. But I can color that. This is lace right here, so I'm not sure that I want to put it. I could put it here and cover up that lace. I like that too, to tell you the truth. But I'd be covering up the lace. But that's really kind of okay. And I could put this one on the back. So the question is, do I want to cover up the lace? I think I do. I'll make a decision later when I can't really decide. But what I want to do here, I'm just so happy with this journal. This is my personal writing journal. I am so happy with how it turned out. I did the Coptic stitch on here, and you can't see it because it's covered up by the spine. We had a tear right here in the spine and a little one here. And when I glued this text block in, I glued the spine, I glued this to the text block. It still had a little bit of a tear in there where I could kind of peel it away, and I did put glue in there and a little bit of glue down here. So I am loving this as a writing journal. And it's going to be where I can write thoughts that I don't necessarily want to share online. Things that, personal related to my family, maybe to cultural events, world events, prayer lists, things like that in here. And I may share occasionally out of here. I might do a little drawing, but this is not an art journal. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning. Good morning. You love that I used the lace? Do you think I should leave this page with the lace and put that over here? Or should I, if I leave this blank and leave the lace, I will probably maybe watercolor this page to match this. I don't think I'll leave this a white. You would leave it in lace. Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda says leave it. Well, I think you guys are deciding for me. I think you are deciding for me. Yeah, that is a hard choice, isn't it? Jacqueline, put in a link to your shop and put the Meri 10 in there. Jacqueline is having another Black Friday sale. Is it on Friday? Put the time that your Black Friday sale is and put a link to your shop. And yeah, she had a pre-Black Friday sale on, was it last Friday? Yeah, I think it was last Friday. Oh, I bought all this luscious orange paper from her. And she had some other things in there. Yes, Black Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Put a link to your shop. Hi, Goldie. Jacqueline, you didn't tell me my coffee dyed papers would smell so heavenly. I love everything that I got. Oh, that's cool, Goldie. Good morning, Goldie and Rhonda and Joyce and Arlene. It is the wee hours of the morning. Wee hours of the morning. Actually, I did sleep pretty good last night. My brother got up at 12 and he was stirring around, woke me up. And but I fell back asleep again, and the alarm went off at 3:30. And boy, but I'm stiff. I'm stiff and tired. I'm not sure that landscape fabric was the thing to do out there in the garden, because when you put down landscape fabric, you're killing the weeds underneath, the grass that grows, and I want that to happen for next years. I'm planting flowers. My brother said he's done with gardening for the most part. He'll have a tomato, maybe cucumber and zucchini, and I'll leave that portion that he likes for him. I did put fabric down there, but I can pull it up in the spring, and or we could cut holes in the ground to put for him to put his stuff in. But I think I'll probably pull it up and maybe mulch the plants, pull his part up and have him mulch it with leaves or something. So we'll see what happens. I want the ground to be able to get moisture that it needs and everything. So I may be pulling some of it up, but I want to, we just have such a problem with weeds. It's just a big weed patch in July and August and September. And I'm trying to kill those weeds. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, let me pin this message, Jacqueline's. That's a link to Jacqueline's store, and she's going to have a Black Friday sale this coming Friday. Black Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you use the code Meri10, you get 10% off. So I am looking for, she messaged me with a tracking number, so my order is on its way. So I am really excited to get those things. A lot of orangey paper. She had 50% off. Her sale last Friday was just phenomenal. I had to almost sit on my hands. But I didn't do a very good job of it. Okay, what I have here is a Tim Holtz pack of, it's palette is what he calls it. And it's just all sorts of ephemera that can go in here. And I thought that I would use this on these pages just to add some interest to them. And let's see what's in his palette ephemera here. And so we have things like, that looks like a check, some sort of a public school ticket. daily conduct, your character is formed. 3 merits, Friday. Oh, I like that one. Let's see, I'm gonna, oh, and I need to put this in my Christmas journal. My December daily. So I'm gonna put things I'll potentially, here's a letter. A letter. So there's a little mini flashcard. Hotel. This looks like it's in Spanish maybe, or French. So these are perfect for this. Here's one that says La Belle Jardinier. Oh, these are perfect. Hotel Adrian. Another envelope. A world map. That one's kind of big. These are perfect. This is just what I was expecting. Look, here's a playing card. A hearts. The 5 of hearts. Looks like a calling card. Here comes the choo-choo train. Hi, Jen. Welcome in, Jen. Welcome, welcome. What is the Fibdiggity Facebook link? I discontinued the Fibdiggity group, Jacqueline, several months ago. It was just, I didn't want to fight with Facebook over some issues. And I just was not happy with one of the things they did. And you know, I have enough work just trying to maintain my channel here, and really YouTube is my home on the internet. I do have an Instagram account, but I very rarely put things up there. I like Instagram to go look at everybody's Instagrams, but I kind of quit. I like to center all my work in one place. So I have a Facebook account, but I'm in some groups on Facebook, but it's almost too much for me personally to host a group, and it's always been that way. And historically I had a group, but it just was almost too much for me. And I said, I'm just going to focus on my on my YouTube. And I have, if you go to my homepage here on YouTube, you will see where it hasn't changed very much. And I need to update. I need to do a lot of work on my YouTube. I'm doing some work in the background, but I need to refresh a lot of things on YouTube. But I'm really into doing the streams and doing my art, and that keeps me busy. So I dropped the Facebook group. So there is no link to my Facebook group. Oh. Let's see. This is where she put on the link to the store. Jacqueline said her package from, Goldie says her package from Jacqueline was all packed great with lovely free gifts. Jacqueline does such a good job. And let me tell you, she gets those things out lickety-split when you buy from her. Kitty Jen popped in. Hi, Kitty Jen. We'll let Arlene and Jacqueline work out whatever they are on whatever they're doing with their Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, everything is 50% off this week, Jacqueline says. So there you go. And I really recommend Jacqueline's papers. I'll tell you, you will not be disappointed when you order from her. just yummy stuff. I've ordered a pack of like coffee dyed papers, and then I've gotten Christmas papers, and then this past Friday I got some more fall orange type papers. I think I had some other things in there too. Let's see, Jen is here. Jacqueline says she's teaching local classes and want to advertise in there to get to know local crafters. Well, of course, you're advertising on your own page. That's a start. I would check around to see what other groups might possibly allow you to advertise. If I were on there, I would say, come on in. But there might be, I can't speak for them because especially hosts of Facebook, most of them say no selling and stuff in their groups, but unless you contact them. I would just keep my ears open for for places to go in and advertise. I could, if you just, Jacqueline, I think we're friends on Facebook, you can put a message on my personal page, because that will help a lot of people. Maybe somebody will go in and share it, and we'll get the word out. You can put a link to your Black Friday on my personal page. I don't have to have a group. Most of the people that were in my group when I was active in a group or had a group, most of them are still my friends. So they'll see that if you just put a link on drop a link on my page. Hi, Kathy Cowell. Good morning. No, it's good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Are you in Missouri or Florida, Kathy? Where are you spending your Thanksgiving? And I will say again, and I'll say it several times in chat so that people get the message, I will be streaming Thursday morning at my regular time of 6 a.m. And just depending on what Thursday looks like, I may pop in again, or I may do an unlisted. We'll see what happens. But I will definitely stream on Thursday morning, and Friday morning would be Black Friday. So I will not stream on Saturday. We're going to have our family Thanksgiving on Saturday. There's Becky. Hi, Becky. Good morning, Becky. Becky did a video yesterday. Was that your... I didn't get to watch it yet, but I'm going to go back and watch it. I want to ask if that was your envelope journal that you did yesterday, Becky. Oh, I know. I popped in right at the end of your live stream. You were cooking. You made fruit cake, and you were making dried bread for dressing. Yummy, yummy. Now we have to go shopping today. I might pick up some cornbread and do some, because you can, I don't know, my brother likes turkey. I really don't care for turkey or chicken. I like fish. Maybe he'll pick up some salmon. That would be good. And we've got some acorn squash, and I could make some dressing. So I might pick up that, and we can have a Thanksgiving here at home, and then we'll have a family Thanksgiving on Saturday. I have a hunch that my nephew and his family are doing something with their friends for Thanksgiving. We usually have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, but oh, you know, they're young ones. They have to have their life too. So I'm so happy that my brother got to go hunting with his grandson, and I noticed on Facebook where his grandson is engaged, and they're like such a sweet couple. They make such a sweet couple. I'm so happy. He had dated this girl a couple years ago, and I don't know if they just, I don't know if they formally broke up, but they had kind of a separation, a dating separation. They weren't married, and now they're back together, and they've been back together for a couple months, several months, I guess. I'm not sure exactly when, because I just get snatches of things. But they're engaged. They're engaged. I'm so happy for them. This little guy, he's not a little guy now. He's a man. But he's in his 20s, probably his early 20s. But I got to know him and his mom at when my brother's significant other passed away, his grandmother. And I came home for the funeral. And I just kind of, I drove home, and I kind of just, well, I didn't go directly to the church, but when I went to the church, when the funeral was, it was just shortly after I came home. Um, I was walking around in the foyer because I didn't see anybody I knew, and my brother wasn't there yet. And I was looking at some of the memorial that they had to her, and they had a really nice display of her life, of photos and mementos and everything of her life. And I was looking at that, and my brother's grandson and his grandson's mother came up and introduced themselves, and I asked who did that display. I thought it was so nice, and it was my brother's grandson who did that. Well, probably with the help of his mother. And that was the first time I met him, and he was such a nice young man. Most young men just kind of like that. But he was so polite. I was impressed with him from the moment I met him. And he's just a regular guy. I don't know everything about his life. I've seen him at some of the events that we went to, but he's been single, and it's time for them to get married, and I'm so excited for them. I am so excited for them. It just makes such a sweet couple. Oh, here I am yakking about that. Let's see. Becky says, good morning. Joyce is here. She says, I enjoy Facebook, the different groups I watch and I'm a part of. Yeah, I like to see posts on Facebook. Lately, I haven't been going on Facebook much because I've been hit with a lot of political crap. And I hate to call it crap, but hey, it's over with. It's over with. I know you still have your feelings and that, but just like the conservatives had to say it's over with 4 years ago and move on and accept who was elected. Well, now the liberals have to, and they can still have their political opinions, but posting some of the, and, it's not just, it's not continual, but it was enough to make me say, hey, I can't take this. I'm just going to slow down on Facebook. I didn't say anything to anybody personally about it because I don't think that's proper either. Why fight about it? So I just kind of slowed down on going on to Facebook because of that reason, until things cool off a little. Maybe I'm still on Facebook. You'll see me occasionally, give a thumbs up or say congratulations or something like that. But I'm kind of actively being a non-participant until all the political stuff. I mean, we need to come together as a country, and we can still have our opinions. We can still, but to demean the winning party, whether it's from the conservatives demeaning the liberals or the liberals demeaning the conservatives, it needs to stop. And, we need to come together as a nation. That's my personal opinion, and why I'm on Facebook. I enjoy the groups that I'm in. I do not see that in some of the groups, the tatting group. I do not see that, and I'm in the tatting group, and I participate there. And I'm also in K3 and Cloth Tales group. And I don't see, you know, she's based over in London, and I don't see that there. And I really, to tell you the truth, haven't seen a lot of crap in groups. So it's been more what shows up on my feed. But, and I know you can control that, and I do, but still, it was enough to say, hey, I'm backing off a little. You know, I have my opinions too, you know, and I haven't tried to get involved in any political brouhaha. All right. So you'll see me on Facebook, but you will not see me doing a whole lot there. I might respond to posts or, you know, give a thumbs up or say congratulations if that's in order, that type of thing. I enjoy the art groups. I enjoy the, you know, I'm in it's a group page, I guess. It's like, it's old time Christmas. I enjoy seeing things like that. There's a group, a Nebraska group, where they show scenes of things around Nebraska. I enjoy that. So I'm in some groups. But I like, as far as my art, I like to center all my art here on YouTube. It's kind of my home on the internet. And even though they do encourage people to post on social media, people who promote the groups and everything encourage social media, Instagram and Twitch and is it Twitch, the other group, and things like that. You'll see I'm putting the big ones over here. You'll see the gurus who would give advice on, this goes nice here. It says album. It's really not an album. I kind of like that there. Or maybe this one too. This is make a nice book plate. So let's see. These are the things I'm saving out here. And these two might we'll see what else I have in here. Let's put these over here. I'm just kind of going through these, seeing what I might possibly, these are smaller ones. I'm going to put the small ones down here. I'm just kind of exploring this. Tim Holtz ephemera pack, it's called Palette. So I'm not going to go through all of these. Smaller ones, I'll just put them aside. Ooh, a cup. This is exactly what I was looking for this writing journal. I'm going to put all the little things. The medium-sized here, the large ones there, and the small ones here. Smaller. What does this one say? Pay to the order of. This was a nice ephemera pack. How much did I pay for this? Well, $8.50. Usually they're cheaper, but this one is packed. So I guess you could say it's worth $8.50. It's exactly what I was looking for. Ooh, this is cool. That house. Ooh, this one's cool too. Some florals. Put that over there. Art. Oh no, it's not art. It's Paris. Posto. Art Posto. It's written in French. Ooh, it's warm in here. I'm going to have to turn that fan toward me. I like that. Kind of coordinates with that, but it looks Christmassy. It's not Christmas, is it? It's floral. Oh, a lady. A card. That was the larger ones. Here's a butterfly one. 1908, volume 2. This is really volume 1. This one says photography, photograph book. It's a big floral one. Let's turn it. Oh, I guess I have it the right way. Kind of like that. Some of these would make good, you know, book title, book plates. I like that one too. This one is more what I would expect for this journal. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. These are large. Ooh, ooh. There's an even larger one. I like that. Little doggy. I'm going to put him with that. Do any of you have this Tim Holtz ephemera pack? It's called Palette. This is a nice group. 136 pieces. 136 pieces. Oh, I'm loving it. Autograph album. I think I'm going to put this one here. And these are ones I'm going to use, and these are smaller ones that... Not that I'm not going to use these, but I kind of want this size for this book. That's cool. And that's cool. I might use that. So I'm going to work off of these small ones. The larger ones I'm going to put in the pack. And I'm going to work off of these. And I want to make a pen holder. I made a pen holder for my little scribble journal, and I made a pen holder for my, no, I guess it was my scribble journal. And I really do like it. And we'll put that with that just because it's... So I'm going to put these back in here for now. I probably won't use all of those, but I'm going to start working on those and this one. I think I'm going to put some red on this cover, some light red. Maybe I'll use Tim Holtz Distress. Is it watercolor pencil? I'll see. Maybe I'll start with that. Because this is watercolor paper. The white is watercolor paper. Of course, I put these in backwards, but you can see them. No, you can't see them there. Let's turn these around. All right, and these I'm just going to scoosh up here for now. And these I'm going to scoosh over there. Let me refresh my chat here. I will probably only be streaming until about maybe 7:30. So I kind of, that's why I came on early here, because I need to pop off early. Hi, Randy. Good morning, Randy Rabbit. It's good to see you. It says tomorrow by 7 p.m. What are we talking about? Hi, Messy Palette. Good morning. It's good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Randy Rabbit and Messy. Let's see. Randy, did you get my Happy Mail yet? She says no. She says it's taking forever. Jacqueline says. Randy says, I'll be watching for it. It says tomorrow by 7 p.m. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to see a slow down in some delivery the closer it gets to Christmas. All right, I need to trim this off a little here. So let me do some trimming. If I can. It's warm in here. Oh, I'm happy with that. And I'm really happy with, this had a little divot here, and it was white, and the back of this fabric has taken care of that and made it dark. Now I have a little bit of trimming to do over here, not much, just a little. Not a whole lot here to worry about. Pretty even. I think I'm gonna leave it for the most part. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy with how this turned out. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this on here. And this just says, it says alphabets. I might find something and put in there, but rather than alphabets, but for right now, I'm going to leave it kind of, and I might use one of these as a title page over here. But what I want to do, let's put this here, is get out my Tim Holtz Distress crayons. They're over here. They used to be over here. Here's one pack. They're not crayons, they're Distress watercolor pencils. They're watercolor pencils. And I do like these a lot. I like how durable they are, because I have used these several times and they're still not down to the papers. And I need my little cup here for water, wherever that went off to. A little cup. I'm looking for, here it is. And I need a brush, a decent brush. This one will work. And I want a color that's dark, like Villainous Potion, that's purple. I've got Rusty Hinge and Fired Brick, Pickled Raspberry. Here I've got Seedless Preserves, that's a grape color, Price Ribbon, and Vintage Photo. And I don't see anything in here. These are bright, but this Crackling Campfire. All right, let's see what I want to start with here. I think, in this pack. And let me get a towel out. I'll probably need it. Let's see, what else is going on out there? Good morning, lovely. Is your name Stephanie? Lovely's Crafting Lodge is Jacqueline. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, Cynthia. She's saying good morning to Randy. Arlene dropped a link to Jacqueline's Instagram. Yeah, Arlene said she muted her daily feed until things die down. I'm not going to dwell any more on that. I've said my piece. Let's see, Becky said, let's not. Hi, Becky. Arlene says, Becky said, good morning. That's it. Jen says, it's really strange, Arlene. I just read it. Jacqueline's Lovely Crafting Lodge. Kathy says, I'm in Missouri with my kids until January. Then we'll head back down to Florida while it's cold. I wondered where you were, Kathy. Kathy Cowell. And they have a home in Missouri and also I'm going to call it a winter home in Florida. I've seen videos of her at both places. What are you up to, Kathy? Are you still out there? I'm going to roll up my sleeves here. And Becky, what are you up to this morning? Are you working in the kitchen, probably getting breakfast ready? Is Scott working this week? This is Thanksgiving week. Scott works, and I think he teaches. Scott is Becky's hubby, for those that I'm sure most of you know that, but if there's any who doesn't know, Scott comes on Becky's channel with Becky several times. He works a job and then he teaches part-time, I believe. Becky also has a son, a grown son, who also works, I believe. I'm rolling up my sleeves here. So Becky, let's see, I've covered you. Let's see. Jen says, I didn't get any emails from them like that, so it makes no sense. Oh, Mary, wait till you get shades of sunflowers. You're going to love it. Oh, Jacqueline, yay. You know, I can't wait. I like Rebecca Wills. She sells, and she's selling again today, I believe. Her name is Rebecca Wills, and I was at her sale yesterday, and she was selling this beautiful yellow fabric. And when I get that, I may build a journal for next year. A sunny journal. All right, I'm going to test some of these colors. Let me go down to the bottom. I think I've said good morning to everybody. Cynthia's here. Cynthia McCoy. Huh? Arlene says, now Facebook and Instagram sent me emails that I don't understand saying, starting in January 25th, I have to abide by the rules when I'm logged out. Oh. I find that funny. I mean, I don't find it funny for you, but geez, hey, you're not even in their group. I would say that's pretty suspicious. Logged by the rules when they're logged out. Yeah, Facebook gets a little... This is fired brick. I think this will be a nice color. And I'm going to mix that with some lighter red, I think. I don't think I'm going to put any black on this. I think these two might do the trick. And we'll explore what that does. And if I'm not happy with it, I'll explore some of the others. So I'm going to put some water. Let me take some water out of my spritzer here, put in here. Yeah, I kind of have my, something I should be writing in here that I probably should not be going on about here. I've already gone on about them, about Facebook. They have so many AI bots there, you never know whether you're talking to a, well, you probably know, but you know, you get talking to a bot, and bots don't care what you think. Now this looks strange at first, but when I get water on it, it will blend in. And I need to put a wax paper under this. Let me go down to the bottom here. Randy says, I didn't have live chat on when you said hello. I see it now. Scott is a hoot. Rabbit. Randy says, Joyce, I didn't have chat on live, so I just saw your greeting. Messy Palette said, see what happens when I don't have my notebook. Sorry, Jacqueline. Let's see. Arlene says, I don't use distressed inks, but that color is, oh, Fired Brick. I don't use the inks, but I do like, let's put a little water on this. I do like how this blends. I'm liking this a lot, and it is water-based, so if I get water on it, I do like what happens here. And I can go back and add to this if I want, but I like what happens here. Let's just get that water down below here. Let's set these up above for now. Get them out of my way. Get my colors that I want. See, and I can go back over this with darker if I want. I just want some color on it. Now this is lace, and I do like how the lace is. Let's see, I can darken parts of the lace. I like that happening there. I do like these distress crayons. I got the set of 3 when they first came out, and I think they were 40 or 50% off. I got them from a private sales group, and I can never remember her name. I only see her on YouTube occasionally. But she does every now and then have sales. And this, I've had these for a while, and I do like them. Look how wonderful that is. Let's get some of that red in here. Oh, was that the red? That was the red. Let's get some of this in there then. All right, let's hit this with some water and see what happens. Ooh, I'm loving this. I am loving it. And I think I want some of this darker in here, maybe. I'm loving how it enhances that lace in there. And let's see if I can't go around the edge. I do have wax paper on under this. And let's just kind of blend it out just a little. Corner. Alrighty. I am happy with that. I think I'll hit it with the heat gun. I have learned from Beth Schuler to put my heat gun in a tin, and I'm using this. I got this at the thrift store, this Christmas one at the thrift store for $1.50. And after the holidays, maybe I'll switch out to a snowman one or something and use this for my... But I like how that works because I was putting this heat gun kind of like this is my lap and letting it hang down that way, but every now and then it would get hot. Let me plug this in, and we're just going to give this a little dry. There's Rebecca Will's link. Thank you, Arlene. I got, oh my goodness, you guys. I got several fabrics. She just kept piling a tub of fabric, and I won and it was a tub of fabrics of cottons, and I was kind of in a little bit of a bidding war, but I paid $36 for it. But I got to thinking, you know, I want to spend my money on other things too, so I asked her later on in the sale to ask if anybody else would split that with me, and there was a lady who was interested, so I'm getting a half a tub of fabric, and I feel better about it now. But she had several fabrics. She had a dollar sale yesterday, and she started out selling things for $1, several different things for $1, and then she kind of got off track. I asked her if she had any books, and she had some French books. She had some vintage books, and I bought a couple of her vintage ones because, well, I couldn't resist. Let's turn this on. But I probably will not go to the sale today because I'm going to be preoccupied with other things. And I've kind of spent my crafting budget this month, so we'll see what happens. Now this is, if I get water on it, It is water soluble. This is watercolor. But I'm not, unless I spill something, I'm not intending to get water on it. Let's put that there. Let's see, do I want to do this page? I don't think I will. I'll leave this as a blank page. I might do some writing on there. Do I want to do the back? I think I want to do the back. This page here. Oh, I'm so excited to have this writing journal. This is Coptic Minding in here. This is the back page, so it's, you're going to see, I could, well, I'm going to put watercolor on there, so let's go ahead and do that. These pages will kind of fan out until, I love how flat this book is. It's going to be perfect for writing. Let's go ahead and do these in here. Oh, well, I'm going to leave that. I want to do this side. Oops. I could probably wipe most of it. Let's try to wipe that off and see what happens. Let's get my towel out. I think I can wipe most of that off. We'll just wet it down good and take my towel and, yeah, see. I'll have a little there, but it won't be terrible. That's good. Now we want to do this side, which will be easier to do. Oh, I'm going to have to turn that fan toward me. Hold on. It's getting warm in here. I'm right above the heat vent. Woo! Let's see. Messy Palette says, I love spending my crafting budget last year for the next 10 years. I understand. And I'll tell you, these online sales, I'll tell you, you can really get hooked up in them. There are some good ones on there. But I honestly, I have to say, it's getting harder and harder to find, because I'm way out in the boondocks. I'm in Podunk, you know, and I have to travel to get to any size of a store like Michael's, or we have a Hobby Lobby that is about 60-70 miles away. But we don't have Barnes and Noble. We don't have good bookstores. I wish they'd get a good bookstore. They really need one in central Nebraska, Barnes and Noble or Books A Million or something like that. They need one here. But I suppose they can't support, you know, they don't have the reading population like they do in larger cities. And they have them in Lincoln. But that's 100 miles away, one way. And it wears us out to go that far. And we will not be doing any winter traveling to Lincoln or Omaha. I think there's a Dick Blick in Omaha. I haven't been to Omaha since I came home. I've been to Lincoln. When you get older, you just don't care to make all those big trips. It wears you out. So these sales that I go to online, and you know, you don't, when you go shopping at the mall or these big sales, you don't find secondhand books or used art supplies, stuff like that you don't find. So a lot of my art supply has been gifted to me, or bought at online sales, and I've really been into buying fabrics lately. I need to slow down on that because I didn't really have much. When I came home, I did not bring any fabric home. I had fabric, but I really didn't have it like a stash. But I have enough now to last me a lifetime, so I need to slow down on the fabric. And who knows what'll I'll get. K3N Cloth Tales, I follow her, and she's going to do a project in January. She hasn't told us what it is. If it's a quilt, I will probably not be quilting, but I may be taking some of her patterns, whatever she does for her quilt box, and doing a journal page, a journal, but I may not do it every week. I've been so busy. I am working on this week's. I'm a few weeks behind on my fabric book. I have she did a sampler of canvas stitches. I have that to do, and then she did a canvas motif page. I haven't done that. I'm trying to catch up with a couple of other pages that I haven't finished. But then she's ready to do another page. I have done some things. I've completed some things, but I'm still kind of playing catch up with there. And I probably will not do it every week next year. I'll probably just get inspired and I'll do a fabric journal, but it will not be a weekly page. Let's see, I want some of that darker, I want this in here. And maybe in around the edge here. And let's go ahead and hit this with the heat gun. This was a good idea, Beth Schuler. She said she used the can, but I'm using a Christmas tin. And I'm going to have to see if it's working. So I might put some wax seals in here. I might play with this and see what goes on. It's pretty dry. I am going to unplug my heat gun because it does have a short in it. I don't like to leave it plugged in. Get it off my table. Put it down below. What's this? Oh, that's that. I still have broken jewelry to sort through, but I don't think we'll do that today. So this will find its way. It's a little damp in there yet, but that's okay. I want to put the book plate on here. Let's put these away. So I'll have them the next time I want them. Let me put these back in their place. If I put them in where they belong, everything in its place, so you know where to find them the next time, Mary. All right, now I'm going to put this book plate. This looks a lot lighter on my tablet. This looks pretty light, but it is a darker color. It's not as dark as this, but it's not as light as what I see on my tablet. I'm going to put this in here. And I do think I'll let it, do I want to trim it off? If I trim it off, no, I think I just want to put it in there and let the lace, let it go over the lace. So I'm just going to do that with double-sided tape. I like this because I can start writing. I want to do a pen holder for it. And we can do that. Won't take long to do. Now I'm not going to section it off according to topic or month, any date stuff. I'll be dating my writing, but I won't have like January through December, stuff like that, or topical divisions. I'll just be writing whatever comes to my mind. Let's see, I'm going to wash out my brush here. Put that back where I can grab it, and I'll dump this in my water pot over to the side. I don't know. I don't think I'll be using that anymore today. Let's see. Let's put one down the center. This got done earlier than what I thought because Vale wanted to see how I healed. This was torn in here. And after I put this text block in there, that still needs to be trimmed a little. After I put that text block in there, you can see, well, it's got a little bit of a gap in there. See, it's got a gap in there, but that's okay. I don't mind that, but I did glue in here, and that's doing exactly what I thought it should. Let's trim this a little bit more. It's kind of hard for me to see. What's going on here? I think it fell down in there. It's kind of a raggedy end there. But it will get, I might have to put some glue right in there, but I'll worry about that later. It's kind of, yeah. Trying to make it even. It's not perfect, but I do like it. I do like it. Now I'm just going to put this here. I don't know if I like this. I may paint that out just a little with some gray. And maybe put a flower or even write my name on that. Let's see if I can do that now. With my paint pen, my gray. I don't like that it says alphabet there. I don't think you can see that, but let's see. I have a gray paint pen here. When I did those, these, where did I put them? Gingerbread tags here. In order to get this tannish color, I mixed red, green, and yellow. And so some of my paints may be the tips be, and I think these are on sale for Black Friday. You might look on Amazon. I think they're like $14 and probably $14.95 or something like that. But I did not buy them because I looked at the regular price, and that was like for an 8-pack. Whoever was selling them said that the regular price was $33. And I said, huh? $33? Are you sure I can get them at Walmart for $19? So I passed that by because I thought that sounded a little suspicious to me. They were trying to make it look half-priced. This is a little damp. I'm going to see if I can't just kind of work that in a little. And I thought, if you have to do that for Black Friday, I don't think I want to fool with you. There, I think I like that. It got rid of the word. It's a little bit lighter. I could probably put a little... Oh, look. I rubbed a hole in it. Because of... Oh, I don't know now. What have I done? Well, I rubbed too hard. Let's see if I can blend a little black in there. Just a teeny bit, or maybe red. Black, probably. Probably be dry by the time I get there. Just put a... That's a pen plus gear. That's not gonna... Where's my gray? Find my... It's pen plus gear. Where's my black? I should have 20 blacks and I can't find one. White, yellow. Is that a black? That's a pen plus gear. There. Well, let's go ahead and blend that. When you blend, you need to kind of not scrub. I wanted a black. Where's my black? I have a whole box of them here, and I can't get to a black. That's a pen plus gear. I need to take those pen plus gears out of here, I guess. That's a Sharpie. All right, let's try this one more time. I want it while the paint's still wet. And then I don't have to pick that up. I want to put a little black in there. And then I want to blend it while it's still wet. You have to be careful because you don't want to scrub too much on this. I'm just kind of dabbing it, really. All right, I dropped the lid to that. Let's see if I can find it. Where did it roll off to? Oh, geez. Once they roll down here on the floor, they're lost. Lost and gone forever. Where did it roll off to? Let me stand up and look. Well, I don't see it. gonna do? Where did that roll off to? You can't have gone too far. I got fabric scraps on the floor. Where it rolled off to? Well, I think what I'm going to do is take, I don't want that to dry up on me. I'm going to take one of these pins that are getting dry and see if I can't put it on there to save it. And this, let's see, I need a scratch paper or mark on the back of it. Well, that's pretty good. Some of these are getting dry. I probably threw them out. Well, I'm going to leave it like that because I know this other one is good. Let's see. Let's test one of these over here. That's a white one. Let's test this one. No, that one's good. Well, we'll just let it dry out. I don't want this gray one to dry out. Let's put these away. What did I do with it? What did I do with that one I just put that cap on? Well, I'll find it and put it. There it is. I don't want this one to dry out, so I took a cap off my Sharpie and put in there. Because I can't find my cap, it rolled off on the, and I don't see it down here. I'm not going to spend all morning. I don't want it to dry out, so. There you go. Let's see if I can't. I'm not sure about leaving the cap off. And of course, everything I test now will be good. When I go to use it, it'll be bad. I threw out a bunch of pins because they were drying up. All right. Did I test this? Oh, that's the one that, let me try putting a little aluminum foil on that. I just hate the idea of my pen drying up. Do I have aluminum foil here? Of course not. Where did it go off to? What's this? Wax paper. Here, this one's drying up. I'll get that cap off of that one and put it back on. All because that cap flew off and fell on the floor, and I sure don't see it down here. I'll look and look. I'll see it afterwards. That's the dry one. Here's the cap. Where's the other one that I wanted to say? Where did it go off to now? This one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Now I can't find the one that I wanted to put the cap on. Just bugs me to no end. This one's bad. Or dry. No. This one's good. This is the one. Alright. I'm good. Had to rescue my pins there. Okay, now what I want to do is put this in here. I think I want to write on here. And I think I'll just write my name, and I'm going to do it in my Sharpie first. And I might go over it. And you guys probably won't see me. You probably won't see it. A little better there. I don't have good lighting. And if I don't like this, I can paint it out again or put something over it. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. It's got a little messy in there, but hey, it's going to get, my handwriting is, my handwriting is my handwriting. All right, I did put tape on this, so I'm going to put this in. The release paper is coming off pretty good. Okay. And we're just going to put it right here. All right, I'm happy with that. So now what I want to do is kind of go through the pages here and let's get these off. Let me come out and look at chat before I do this. And I got to keep an eye on my time. I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to work in my Christmas, my December daily. What else was I going to do? Christmas decorations. I want to, yeah, we might do a little Christmas decorating. Decoration. I'm not happy with that. I might paint that out and redo it, but not now. Let me refresh my chat and come out to chat. Chat filter, all messages. What are we chatting about out there? Messy Palette says, you've done well, Arlene. My download was vintage lace. I don't need any lace. I don't need anything, but it was vintage lace. Arlene says, Messy Palette. All's, Messy Palette, AU for Australia. So far, I've made it the entire year, but the watercolor set was pushing it. My old one was running out of paint, but I could have waited until next year. Messy Palette says, that was my art intention. Randy says, they use them for playing cards at school. Let's see, I'm using a smallish box of junior mints to make a little journal for the girls to play with. They use them for playing school and stuff like that. Oh, Rabbit, that's so, why am I calling you Rabbit? You're Randy. Yes, I may have already gotten glue or tape, but or whatnot, but nothing big. For the entire year of 24, Arlene says, I bought what was either a refill or a replacement or needed to complete a project. I still have too much stuff. Yeah, I have way too much. But you know what? This is what keeps me happy. And winter's coming. I'll be doing a lot more art. I won't be getting outside as much. But next spring, I'm going to get outside a lot more. I've learned that, you know, when I go outside, because I was mowing the lawn. Well, last summer we had that young man mow the lawn for us, the neighborhood boy. And I didn't get as much exercise. So I did buy a pair of walking shoes at the thrift store. And I'm going to do a lot more walking. Well, winter's coming now, but next spring I can walk in the winter, but I have to bundle up. But I learned that I got to get more exercise. Boy, when I went out there and put that landscape fabric down, I was exhausted, tired, my muscles are sore, and just simply because I haven't been getting the exercise I need. So I'm going to change my ways there. Let's see, Becky says she's crocheting this morning, dishcloths. Becky's making dishcloths. Amazon makes things up, marks things up before a sale. Then they drop the price down to almost the same as normal. Well, I don't think it's only Amazon. I think it's the sellers on Amazon. I have, you know, that one where those Sharpie sets, it was selling for $14, which is sort of a bargain. It's a markdown because I was paying $19.99 or something, about $20, and $14 is a decent markdown. But what bothered me is that sale said that the regular price was $33, and I'm going, well, that doesn't sound right. And that makes me suspicious when that happens. And I don't know if it's Amazon doing that or the people that sell on Amazon. It might be the store that did that. And I'm kind of bothered too. I ordered a stitch book from Goodreads. And I waited, and finally they messaged me saying the book was unavailable. Well, I don't understand that, but I keep seeing it there. And they should take it down if it's unavailable, you know, or mark, you know, not available, but it's still out there. And that really bothers me when they do that. And that's Goodreads, and you should be able to trust Goodreads. So something's going on there. And it's not a book that's on Black Friday. I put several things in my cart, but I haven't purchased anything yet. We'll see. I'll see after my bills are paid this month. So I ordered some stitch stuff from my friend down in St. Louis. She had a lot of things, a lot of embroidery floss, and the size 12, size 8 DMC floss on the spools. And I got a lot of that, a couple of pins. One is an artist palette pin. And some little quilting pins, and they were cheap enough. And I thought the little quilt pins that I got would go nice in my stitch journal. So I've kind of, with Jacqueline and Rebecca's sales, I've kind of spent my money for this month. I had a YouTube payment last month, so I had a little extra. I always say, when I get a YouTube payment in, it really helps. And I can still meet my monthly bills this month. I've already paid my brother, so I give him a little money every month for my room and board. It's not a whole lot, but I contribute. I bought him a pumpkin pie. I think he really appreciated that. The last time we went grocery shopping, he looked all over the store for a pumpkin pie, and they didn't have any. So when I went last week, I bought him a pumpkin pie, and we like that Screaming Pizza pizza. We like the cheese kind, so I bought one of those the last time and a pumpkin pie. And I think I'm going to make some dressing, and he'll probably buy a turkey leg. He likes turkey legs. He'll probably buy one of those, and I'll cook we got an acorn squash in there. And I made a great big old pan, and I've been eating off of it, of vegetable soup. And that's been my meals for the last couple of days, vegetable soup. But I like it. It's yummy. I just don't have the taste for a whole lot of stuff I shouldn't be eating anymore. All right, what am I talking about? Randy says, I'm at the lifestyle now where I don't do any shopping except for 2 granddaughters and buying art supplies. I hardly ever, on my list of things to do, I'm using what's available now. Recycle and reuse. Yeah, see, when I see books like this, they're just yummy. And this will make a beautiful writing journal. And what I wanted to do here, before I go much further, is I wanted to, and I don't know if I have any of that fabric out. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's make a pen holder here. And I think what I'll do, if I fold it this way and this way, and I don't need it to be very long, I'll get a pen and wrap around. Maybe a little bit longer. So probably to about to there, maybe. I guess I was there. We'll cut it right here. Now, I think I'm going to use, when I fold it this way and this way, I think I'm just going to use double-sided tape. But when I put it on here, I'm going to use the carpet tape. Has a stronger bond. So let's see what I can do here. So I just want, let's see, I think I'll fold it down to 4. So I'll put some tape here. And this will not be strong on the fabric. I mean, it will hold my fabric, but I'm not counting on it being a strong bond. And let's just put it across here. But it will hold it enough, is what I'm saying. I will be streaming Thursday morning, so if you're around, I understand Thursday is Thanksgiving, so you may have meals to cook and family to take care of, but if you happen to be spending Thanksgiving, a quiet Thanksgiving, you're sure welcome to come in and join me. I will probably be working in my December daily and doing the Thanksgiving page. I like every year at Thanksgiving, I like to do what I call my cornucopia page, where I draw a cornucopia and fill it with little pieces of paper that have things that I'm thankful for and feel blessed. And that's how I fill my cornucopia. I've been doing that in my journals for the last several years. Okay, I'm going to take the papers off of these and just fold it over on itself and see if that works. Now, it's harder to get the release paper off of the fabric than it is. Let's just put this back. Let me grab a pin from Penelope. It was pretty easy off of paper, but it tends to want to not stick as good to the fabric. Yeah, see, it's still on my release paper. Whew. Turn that fan toward me just a little bit more. Let's start over here and see if I can get it off over here. There's one. Two. I'm going to see if I can't get my brother to stop at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to see if they still have any finger guards. I bought 2 packets of finger guards and I can't find either one of them. I just hate myself. I can always use them now. Alright, we're getting there. I have to take this one off first though. And he's being stubborn. One more. All right, now I'm just going to fold this over on itself to that. Come on, fold to this mark. Yeah, I should have started at the bottom. If I can get that up, I don't think I can. It's sticking to itself there. Yep. Making a mess out of it. Don't do that. Should have done this a little at a time. I think I can get it though. To there. And get my finger out of it. See if I can't straighten this out just a little. I need my bone folder. Let me have it out here. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't see it. There's my palette knife. Looking for that the other day. I got too much in this top drawer. I need to clean it out again. I keep throwing stuff in there. Alright, I don't know what I did with my bone folder. Is it over here? I don't see it. It's probably on the floor someplace. Just going to flatten this out a little. And this I'm just going to fold down like that. I'm making a pen holder for my journal. And this time I'm just going to put a couple pieces on. Right in here and right there. I'm not going to put any on this side. Kind of got myself into trouble there. And that should hold it for the inside, but I'm going to use double-sided tape when I put it on the book. And I did that with my scribble journal, the last scribble journal that I made, and it's holding real nice. And I like to have a pen on my writing journals because I'm always looking for a pen. And I like to have a pen right there. Let's start on this side. There we go. And then it'll go like so. And I'm going to trim here. So I'm going to put a little piece of double-sided tape in here and then one on the back. And that is going to go here. You put a pin in there. So I'll kind of judge. Probably in there. So let's see. I'm going to go by the marks on here. The squares. Let me trim that straight. I didn't do a very good job of it. There. So I just need a little piece. And this is why I like, let's get this off. And put this on it. Like that. Looks like I got some thread on here. Now, I'm going to use my old scissors. I do not like to cut this with my good scissors or any other scissors other than my old studio scissors. And I want to cut it right about here. And I got a string hanging from my scissors. And let's take some of these and put on there, just to give me a heads up on the next time I use it. Okay. Which will probably be in a minute. And I want to put this in here. I could probably double it. I think I can. Let's cut this in half. And we'll put that one on the bottom and this one in here. I'm hoping this will hold. It may not. I may need to strengthen it later. But we'll see. It held pretty good on my scribble journal. Paper up now. I might need my pen. Now, is it coming off? This might not have worked for my release paper. It's not working. I'm going to tear it off. Forget that. This, I must not have had it on the shiny side. I probably put the, we're not going to use that. Let's scratch that. It's not working for me. That release paper isn't working. It's not releasing. Come on. Trash that. Let's go back to this. And I have these on there. These will release. Let's put another one on here. I generally have the back of this, but I threw them away. Now I'm just making do. Let's cut it here. fold this in half. Back to square one. And let's see if I use this whole thing. Will I have enough room for my pen? So I really only want to go to that third. Use this one. We only want to go to the third. All right. Let's take off these. And I only put those on there because it keeps my scissors from gumming up. Then I take them all off again. That one's being stubborn. Huh. Come on, the others came off. What are you fighting me? I've never had the... Is that just paper? Well, it's not going to come off. Never had that do that. Just because I'm online. Very weird. This must be still some of that other. I'm going to have to cut it off. It's not as much as I wanted on there. I don't know if it'll hold. I'm having an issue this morning with this stuff. I think I'll put some glue on this too. It is being ornery. I'm going to put some glossy accent on it. Around the edge here. There we go. And that should be big enough for my pen to fit in there. And enough room for it to go onto here. Let's hold this out. I'm not going to put it on there right now because I want to work in it. What time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. I might get that back to Penelope. I might go ahead and do this and put my ephemera in tomorrow morning because I have something else I want to work on. And I will probably only go till about 7 or 7:30 this morning. So let's do that. See if this comes off any better. These came off good. I must have had some of that other left on here. Now let's see. It doesn't matter which side I use. I think I'll use this side. Is that going to, I think that'll be good. I might snip a little of that off. If and I can. It's not holding. Just snip it. I don't like snipping it with the tape being bare there, but I can't get the release paper in that small of a piece, so I'm just going to see it gums up my scissors. I don't like that. All right, now I need to take this piece off. I need my pen. I gave it back to Penelope. I tear me a little tag, and then I can get a hold of it and pull it off. All right, now let's put this back in there. And the reason I'm putting my pen back in here is that I can judge where I want this to go. So let's take a little more glossy accent. And I'm also going to glue it with, I don't know if that'll hold it or not, but we're going to try. I'm just going to put some little glossy accent in here along the edge. And put this right about there. Now I may have to come in later and put a piece down here like I did here, but we'll see how this holds. So I'm going to close this up. I like it like that. Throw all of this away, put my pen back in my glossy accent. Give this one back to Penelope. And we're going to take these and put them back in, in another little package here. And I've got blue lace in there, but that's okay. I'm going to put them in here with these. I want to do something else this morning too before I leave. So I'm quitting on this. I'll pick up on this again tomorrow. Let's put that away. My scissors away. Throw all these little scraps away. Tape. I'm going to throw this away. It did not work very good for me. Come on. Clearing my desk just a little. I'm going to work on, I'll show you here in a minute. Whoops. Let's put these little ones in there. I probably won't use all of these, but they're ones I would use if I wanted to. I kept the larger ones in the original packet. We'll work on this tomorrow, and then I can start writing in it. That's junk. Okay. I like the zippered bags a lot better than these easy press seal ones. They don't seal very good. All right. So I'm pretty happy with this. I put tape around there so I knew that that was still a working pen. I'm pretty happy with it. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're going to set that aside. What I want to show you, what I want to work on next. Let me find it here. Did I bring it in? Did I bring it in? Yes, I did. I just need to get to it here. Some Christmas. What I want to work on is some twigs decorations. Now I don't know if I can do the entire tree here, but I could tie some together with fabric and put a string around it. I probably will not do the candle holder. There's a little tag here. I don't know if I'll do that. I guess that's all they had. No. They did a star. And they made a little napkin holder. I won't do that. Oh, here they made a tree and a snowflake. I like the idea of the snowflake. And what I have, let me get one. A fairly thin one. Kind of thin. I went out. We have a lot of fallen branches out in the yard. I'm always picking up the little branches. Let me get over here with them. This one I think I'm going to hold back. So I've got this fairly small one. I don't think that might go on a tag, but let's break some of these off. Let me get my old scissors. So we need 1, 2, 3 Well, I guess they have one this way. They have 1, 2, 3. So I think I can get 3 out of this. I'm going to try this snowflake. I can bend that, break that off, but then I might need to get more of a saw out. There we go. This one might be a little hard. Let's see. Let's cut this one right about there. If I can. I might need that little one after all. This one really is. Still has the leaf on it. This is about the right size. I only need 3. 1, 2, no, I need 4. 3, 4. That one's a little, oh, it's about the same size. No, they're getting thicker. Yeah. I don't know if I can. Needs to, I guess it could be longer. I don't know. See if I can't break that off a little. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. That's my little one. It's almost too thick down here. Let's try these. One, two. It's a little crooked, but all right, I have 4 of them. About the same size. That one's not where I'm going. Let's get this off my desk. These would make nice for the little tag. These tiny ones. Make a nice little tree. That one might be a little too thick, but he might work. And this is just scrap. I don't know. We'll save him. Let's get this off my desk. Throw that away. Even if I get 2 things, then I'll be happy. So I'm saving up for a little tree over here. And I'm going to do a snowflake. Where's the last one? Here. Whoops. Pulled my gingerbread pieces out here. That's how I lose stuff. Alright, so the snowflake is just 2 crosses and 1 on the side. So I'm going to put this, I guess maybe if I put it like that, and let's put a paper. And I'll hold it. Grabbing a paper here. So I have to decide. That one's a little thick for me. This one's too thick, but he could be this. And it will be dimensional. That's almost too thick. Let's go back to this. Even though he's kind of bendy here, he's thinner. I'm gonna have to go, oops, I tore him. I'm gonna have to go raid my brother's pickup. That's too thick. I want a thin one. And that's too thick. I'm gonna have to find another thin one. I raided my brother's pickup when it was getting dark, so I couldn't see much. So I might take, these are pretty thick over here. I might take them back out and look for, because there's all sorts of little branches out in our yard. But it's getting cold out there. That one's almost too thin. See if I can break that off and break this off here. There we go. All right. How do I want to do this? Do I want to tie it with string? We'll start with string on 2 of them. And we're going to use this. I think I took my red out in the other one. No, my red is here. Now they used, I think I'll use red because I'm going to cut the little snowflakes out of mixed media paper. So I think I'll use the red and then the snowflakes will be white. I don't know what I did with my wax spool of thread. I had it here. I probably took it out in the other room. A wax thread across here would be nice too. It would help seal it, but we'll do this. Let's see, I think I'm gonna tie it on here first. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it here. I thought it would be fun to make some twig ornaments, or at least attempt to. So go out in your yard. A lot of leaves on our yard. I think there's still some leaves on the tree. I still want to do the papers. I don't know if I can eco-dye them. Jacqueline, are you still here? No, I think she said she was going to do eco-dyeing in January. She's still doing her Black Friday sale this Friday. I think she said she was going to do some eco-dyeing in January. But well, I'm going to try to eco-dye, but I don't know. The leaves may have gone bye-bye for this year. I'll try and see if I can get some off the trees, but I don't know how much tannin they'll have in them. They'll be yellow. All right, I'm just going to wrap this a little. If I can get it started without it moving on itself. And then I'm going to take one of these and I'm just going to wrap And I need thread. And I'll probably glue it once I get a decent wrap here. Now let's go this way. Let's turn it. This is up a little high. If I can move it down now or not. Yeah, there we go. Down this way a little. So clumsy. I want it. Oh, I broke it. Oh dear. Well, I got a nice wrap on that. That was too thin of a branch. I'll put it with the tree. We might just get a tree done. And this is all loosened up on me. I'm just winging it here. I'm just winging it. I started it way up too high. And I can't get, I'm going to cut it off. I broke it trying to move it. I want it down more toward the center. You guys are probably giving me all kinds of advice. I'm going to move this magazine off. It's in my way. You're in my way. I think I got 3 now. This one's pretty thin. I'll have to be careful with that. I'll have to cut me another one. They're about the same length. That one looks, maybe I need a thicker one. All right, hold on. Mary's going to try this again. Oh, what time is it? It's 6:18. I'm only going to go until about 7, maybe 7:30. I don't like that knob being there. Where's my old scissors? I can get that off or not. It's pretty much down there. This is part of the tree, Mary. I'll look for some better branches when it's daylight. I put a bit of glue on there, but I don't want to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to tie it a double knot. And I'm going to clip this a little. Let's try this again. Now. Yeah, that was my, hold on, things are gonna fall unless I catch it here. I have too much stuff. I'm gonna have to take it off the desk before it falls. Put it down below. Now we're getting it. And I got a thread here. Hold on, let me get the thread off. I want to make this twig snowflake. That's all I want to do. And I'll probably just get this done in the little tree. Maybe I'll get the little tree done. Get more thread out here. Boy, it'd be fun to put some tatting on those twigs, wouldn't it? Meri's getting creative now. I'd like to have this more in the center, but I don't want to pressure it or I'll break it again. I think I started out in the center and then this kind of fell off of it. All right, I still have a couple more twigs to put on. One this way. If I can hold it. Come on, don't be stubborn. Yeah, see, it wants to slide. They want to slide off center, kind of. Probably should hot glue them. Probably should hot glue them. I'm not going to get out my hot glue gun now, but maybe the next one I will hot glue it. I need this to come this way. Come on. Now I need more thread. I think I need the hot glue gun. I got this paper floating around on me. Now I need one more, and I broke it. I broke it. Is this one too? I'll probably break this. It's a thin one, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, I think hot glue is the answer to this. She says as she works diligently. My thread is getting twisty. Yeah, it's floating around on me. I'll probably break it if I force it. These two have floated off center. Well, all right then. Meri's going to try something else. Yeah, after I twisted all that together. No, I'm not going to cut it, am I? a good deal here going on. Let's take this one off. It's almost off. These aren't too bad. Where'd you go off to? All right, let me wrap my thread up over here. I said I wasn't going to get the hot glue gun out, but I think I am. Hold on, phone. Hold the phone. Where did I do it? Where did I put it? There's the iron. Oh. I just have too much stuff here. Too much stuff. Crap-de-lanch. We're going to do at least one snowflake. What time is it? 6:30. I'm okay. Let me plug this in. Move my heat gun out of the way. Find the plug in. My heat gun in the way of the cord there. Alrighty. While that's warming up, I'm going to tape that paper down. I bought some new painter's tape. Boy, this painter tape is getting expensive. I think I paid about $6 for this. Maybe not quite 6, but it was not cheap for what we use it for, but my paper's slipping around on me. I'm going to tape it down. It lasts a pretty long time, though. If I can get it started here. This wow, it's awfully thick tape. painter's tape. And I have more than one layer there. I don't know. No, we'll just use it. Can't even tear it. I think I got 2 layers there, but I don't see where. Maybe that was just the outside. We'll see how that works. I'm not going to fool with that. I just want to take that down so it doesn't float around. And I need a glue sticks. In here. Alright. It's not quite hot yet. While I'm waiting for that to warm up, I'm going to arrange a little twig tree here. I guess I'll do it like this. This could be the... No, that's too much. That's curved. That is curved. I could put that down below. Could even put it on top a little. And where's this piece? And then we could have, I don't know if that would look, maybe that's the second one here. Put that one there. And then take this one and put it on top like that. And then this would be the back of it. So I'm just going to kind of move those over, sort of. I know how I want them. All right, what's going on here? Are you getting... Yes. And let's put that glue stick in there. I'm going to hot glue this. I think. But I need some wax paper. I might have that string too much. Take one of these off. Live and learn. Live and learn. I'm going to cut this string off because I'm not happy with it. I'm just winging this. They wrapped string around theirs, but I think it'll work better if I hot glue it. At least to start with. Because I'm not good. I could leave that on there. I kind of like that pretty. And I'm going to hot glue this. I'll let that cool just a bit. While that's cooling, I'm going to take and throw these away. I need my little finger protectors. I'm going to see if I can't get some today. I don't like how short that is. Maybe I'll put a snowflake at the very tip there. And boy, that's stuck on there. I don't like how long this one is. There. Maybe make this one a little shorter over here. Yeah, cutting through. I don't want to bend it in the wrong place. It's not going to do it. I don't want to break it. No, that's too much. This is working better, she said. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now we're just going to let that sit for a bit. And I think I'm going to build my tree. And I think I'm going to build it right here on this wax paper. And I'm just going to start. Let's arrange these again. And let's see how I want them. That one's too curvy. Yeah, you're getting on my snowflake. I've got a thread here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we shall see. Oh, jeez. It's a little curvy. Can we curve it the other way? Does Meri have any idea what she's doing? Any idea at all? Some little pieces. They want to pull on each other. Oh, now I just need a little piece here at the top. All right, now what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try to run glue. And it might stick to the wax paper on the other side, I don't know. If it does, it does. I'll put another stick on the other side. I'm going to run glue right across here. And we're going to take this stick. I think I'll take this one. It's pretty thick. I'm going to put it, don't like that. See if I can't shave that a little. Need a knife. Oh no, I'm not going to get out my knife. I cut myself this morning. I'm going to put that right in here. Press down on it. And I think I'll put some glue around it. And I'm just going to let that sit. Move this twig off of my... It may not be as good as theirs, but it's my first attempt. Now, we're going to come back to this one. It has these strings on it. Clean it up a little. And My glue gun is dripping glue here, but I'm going to leave it because I want to make some tiny snowflakes for this. Or I have, let me get them out. Let's see what I have here. I've been saving these from a couple years ago. I've got bling, brads, got a few little snowflakes in there. I've got stars. And there's a little snowflake in there. Let's bring these snowflakes out. Maybe I'll look for some little snowflakes today, some little plastic snowflakes. We're going to hot glue these on. There's one in there. I think I got these from Pearl, these little packages of Christmas sequins. And I've been using them over the years. Thought I saw a snowflake in there. I did, a smaller one. Those are stars. Looks like I have 4 snowflakes. 2 small and 2 big. I'll look for some more. Today, maybe, if my brother has patience with me. And I have these stars. And I think I'll glue them on this way. I think I'll put a big star up here. Hot glue them on here. Now I should have another piece of wax paper. And I think I'll save my other big star for the tree. Yes. And then I'll just put 2 little stars here and here. And I mean 2 little snowflakes. And then we'll put stars on there. And this might glue to the wax paper. I don't know. Get a hold of it here. Yes. It's not hot, but it's stringy. Alright, and we're going to put a snowflake here. Hopefully that'll hold it. It's just a little snowflake. And one over here. I'm going to look for some more snowflakes today, and I don't know if I'll have any, but I can always look. And I'm going to get some thinner twigs out in the yard. Now I'm going to take some of these stars and line them up. Make sure all my threads are and this obviously was a dollar store find. Can I open it up this way? No. Throw that away. What time is it? 6:52. All right, so what I want to do is take these stars and just kind of line them up. Maybe 2 at a time. And I might need a tweezers to do this. Maybe 3 on each one, on the ones that don't have snowflakes. Whoops, get back up there. 3. And I might color and paint them white. Don't stick to my finger now. I don't know if I have room for another one. I think I do. And we'll have to do something in the center. Blew off of my thumb. Push him down a little. He won't go down any further. I think I'll leave at 7:30 this morning, if you're wondering. I want to finish these. I may not get the hangers on them, but they'll have time to dry. I think the glue gun was the trick. I think the glue gun was the trick. And this just helps me to use up what I have here. Oh, no, no, don't stick to the paper. And one more here. And I'm hoping these will hold. I don't know how durable they'll be. But ouch. That was hot. I'm going to get me some finger protectors today. Or try to find the ones that I bought. Yeah, I'm going to put the other one down here. All right, let's see what I have for the center. Have a buttons. I don't want a button. Let's go to my broken jewelry. I'm gonna get out the broken jewelry. I'm just gonna get out enough to find something for the center, because I don't have time to go through it all. Where am I gonna put this? Oh, I'm reaching, it's heavy. Let's see what I have in here. Those are the buttons. This is the jewelry. Ooh, that? Would that be too big? Oh, it's clipped on. It's way too big. Yeah. Sort of. Let's see what else I have here. It's too bulky. I'm trying not to dump it out. I think the jewelry's going to be too bulky. Let's go to the... Let me put this back. Put my buttons back. Let's see what I have in my... Oh! Messing stuff up here. In this bag. This is kind of like little... Ooh, I've got some of these. These came from Deb Ham. She was selling broken jewelry, bags of it for like $6 or $7. Would that one be too big? We'll think about that one. Let's see what else I have in here. Let me move this tree out of the way. Oh, here's a little crochet piece. I think that's it. That'll do. That will do. Now, how about a little something in the center? Like a red sequence or something? Ooh. 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 That's it. I'm liking that. And we might keep this out because I might want to put something on the tree. Let me get this heavy bag of jewelry off of my lap. And what we want to do now is I'm going to paint those gold stars. Do you guys need a close-up view? I've been in my world here. Let me zoom in just a little. How is that? Let me get the white paint pen out. I usually need 2 of them. And I'm going to attempt to paint these stars. And it's not covering very well. I'm not liking it. Fine liner. And I'm going to see how long this lasts, how durable this is. I might have to do a little gluing on the back after this all dries. I don't know. I'm hoping that the glue that I put on those twigs will last me. Let me clean my nozzle a little here. Sometimes you just have to keep at something when it doesn't work for you. That string was not working. I thought I could just tie these twigs together. I had to get out the hot glue, which makes a lot of sense. One more. And if something's not working, just find out what's not working and then find a solution for it. I'm very happy with this now. There we go. We're going to call that done. And now when I put it on the black side here, and I will for my thumbnail. Now, what time is it? It's 7:07. I have enough time to do the tree. Let's move my snowflake off and let him dry. And my tree, I want to turn over. Got a little wax paper there, but that's okay. We'll put a star or something on that. See if I can't get it off. See if I can't get this. I don't want to pick at it too much. But I might be able to get a little of it off. No, it's not going to come off. I could use this as the front, and I think I will, and use this as the back because I don't like the, or I could just put my snowflake right there, which I think I will. It'll cover it up. There. Now I'm going to put some of these stars and paint them white. I could paint them red. You ever seen red stars? I'll paint them white so they'll match the other. Pieces. All right. Of course, I'm getting a glue snaggeroo there. Pull that off and throw it away. I could paint them yellow, and I think I'll paint them white. Because I have white in my fine liner. Oops. Now he's sticking to my thumb. I think I'm going to have to get another glue stick out. I don't have that much to go, but yeah, hold on. I think I have one out here. If I didn't knock him off on the floor. Where did he go? I dropped him on the table someplace. Here he is. Now I want to put 3 if I can. Might be only get to 2 here. No, maybe I'll get 3. Glue on my fingers that they're getting in my way. Okay. I'm going to unplug my glue gun because I think I'm done with it. We'll let it cool. I'll put these back in here. And I'll need to put these in a little package, but I'm going to set them up above. Now, let's see. Well, I wanted to put something on that. Let's see what I have. What do I have? Oh, look, I got a big star. Oh, we'll save that for another time. Got a hello. Ouch. That's too big. Got a daisy. Wish it were smaller. Need something smaller to put on there. That's a button. Got a butterfly. It's almost too big. I think that. Cut a little snip off of it. Put that right in there. Maybe I have enough glue in there yet to, yes. we go. Now, Deb Ham, thank you for the broken jewelry bits, and I'm so enjoying them. I'll have to tell her that. So I unplugged my glue gun. Now all I have left to do is paint my stars on this, and I can do that and before 7:30, and we'll call this a morning. So all I did today was I finished cleaning my journal up, my writing journal, and I made a pen holder for it. And I picked out the ephemera that I want to put in there. Tomorrow morning I'll put the ephemera in my journal, my writing journal, and we'll work in my December daily. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? Not tomorrow morning. It'll be Thursday morning. I'm sorry. It'll be Thursday morning that I stream again. I had my days mixed up again. That's what happens when you get old. I was thinking, I don't know what, I was thinking, I forgot all about Wednesday. I wasn't thinking at all. I doubt that I get in here tomorrow. I may, but I doubt it. Tomorrow morning, because we'll probably be pretty tired from today. I finished my Christmas books, and I'm reading another Francine Rivers book, the sequel to the first one I read. And I was reading it last night. I couldn't set it down. I said, I've got to get to bed if I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock and stream. And I had a hard time putting that book down. I might take it with me when we go today, because I have to sit in the doctor's office. I don't know how long it's going to take him to do what he needs to do. One more. There we go. I'm happy with that. Let's put the needle back in the nose. And I got a needle in that one. I still have to address envelopes for Happy Mail. I unplugged my glue gun, so I'm going to set it aside. I don't knock things off of the... I'm knocking stuff down. And we'll set it aside there. I'm going to take this and pull it off. And I don't know what's with this painter's tape. I'm a fool with it this morning. I'm going to throw this away. And can I lift this up? Oh, wait, I need 2 hands. Let's do this one first. Here's my snowflake. I guess this would be the top. Let's see if I can get this off. Yeah. And there's the tree. Whoops, got a thread on it here. I'll deal with that when they get dry. So those were my Twig Christmas ornaments. Now I was inspired to do these out of the Somerset magazine. They have some more. They have Well, they have more Christmas ornaments. But see how they did their tree there? I might try to do that because they only need, well, you need 2 long ones, 3 long ones, and a short one. They made kind of a teepee tree and they wrapped thread around it. And they put a snowflake up there. And they did just a plain star on a present. They did a napkin holder with twigs. Their twigs are much cleaner than mine. Here they did a candle jar holder, and then there's their little tree. I kind of like my little tree. They put theirs on a tag. Here's just a wrapped bunch of twigs. That's fun. And here's a tree that looks more like mine, only they didn't put stars on it. I put stars all over mine. And then they just made a hanger out of a big twig. It looks like, well, there might be Christmas postcards. Holiday card display, they say. I think that's all of the twigs. And then this is the Somerset holiday issue. I might do some more things out of here, but we'll see. So it is 7:23. I have just enough time to come out and revisit chat, so let's do that. Top messages, chat filter, all messages. I want to thank you guys for hanging with me. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Vale. She says, Mary, your snowflake and tree turned out very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I might do some more of these. I'm not sure what else I could do besides, well, we could do the star. We could do a star. I don't know. I'll have to think of some more things we could do. Let's see. Arlene, you have a blessed day too. You have a blessed day. Thank you for modding and dropping all those links and everything. Today is Tuesday, so Kathy Berg and Colleen will probably be on at 9. Let's see. Let's go through Tuesday on my poor paper here. On Tuesday, I have Beth Schuler, of course, at 6 p.m. I got Kelly Rawson. She was in what did I see her last night? Oh, was she in Becky's group? Was she in Becky's, or was she in, I think she was in Rebecca's cell. I saw her online last night in some chat group. Stacy Catitude, I still have her at 10 a.m. Eastern daily. Don't forget, if Becky streams tomorrow, she'll stream at 1. I got her at 1 or 1:30 on Wednesdays. I have Kathy Arbor at 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. I don't know, but look for her. I have of course, Kathy Bergen Colleen at 9. I have Dusty Unicorn at 10 a.m. Pacific on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And that's all I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, I probably will not come on live. If I do, if I'm awake, I might do a sleepless infidiggity if I can't sleep, but I have a feeling I'll be sleeping. But we have Becca at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? Becca? Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Becky comes on at, I'm going to sneeze, on Wednesdays at 1 to 1:30. Let's see, who else do I have on Wednesday? Devin Rex at 2:30. And of course, we have tomorrow morning at 8:30 Eastern would be Dee Dee Willingham. Stacy Catitude, 10 a.m. daily Eastern. Art Junkie, I have her at 3 p.m. on Wednesdays. APG Jamie every third Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And I think that's all I have for Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, who else am I saying goodbye to here? I got sidetracked. Janet Nash. Hi, Janet. Aw, take care, Janet. Angie Brown popped in. Joyce is here. Hi, Angie. Renee Suzanne. Hi, Renee. Thank you for dropping a link to Kathy Arbor's group. Vale is here. Who am I missing? Renee is here. Angie, Janet Nash, Arlene, Joyce, Nancy Gill. Hi, Nancy. Happy Thanksgiving week to you. I will be going live Thursday morning. We will be celebrating our Thanksgiving on Saturday with the family. So Angie says, I tried, but I have to get up. Arlene says, have a blessed day. I'm just kind of reading through chat. If I missed anybody, Vale's here, Angie's here, Renee. Thank you, Renee. She says, I love those twig decorations. They turned out better than I expected. This was my first go at it. I first tried to tie this snowflake with string, and it wasn't working at all, so I got the hot glue gun out. Randy was here. She said, goodbye, everybody. Janet Nash popped in. Kitty Jen was here. Becky was here earlier. Becky's crocheting dishcloths today. Angie, Janet. I think I caught everybody. I don't think I can go up much further here. Arlene. Oh, Steve. Hi, Steve. He says, I crochet popcorn instead of reel before. Oh. You crochet popcorn. That might be interesting. Hi, Steve. But Mary may see the comments eventually. You know what, Steve? I cannot go up any further. All I see is, but Mary may see the comments eventually. So sorry, I'll have to review my chat to see what you said to me. I can't scroll up any further. All right, it's 7:30. So you all have quoting Arlene, have a blessed day. Go do something that you enjoy. Make a snowflake, cut snowflakes out of paper. Go gather up some twigs out of the yard and hot glue them together. Work in your journal. Go watch some live streams. All right. I say long goodbyes. I don't say short goodbyes. I have to say long goodbyes. Bye.